this room is really a workspace. I try to frame a lot of my own art, and it's really wonderful to have a place where I can bring the art and work on the framing, and it's not in the same place where I'm making the art. That makes two distinct functions of getting the job done. So it's beautiful for that. I like to sew. I do freehand sewing, where you disengage the feed dogs and the thread can go through and you can draw with the thread. So that's another creative outlet for me. And I just store all my materials here. And I have also all my materials for entertaining in my art/dining space upstairs. Lots of candles, love that. Yeah, so these are all my supplies. And then the art that hasn't been framed is sitting here waiting for framing. Sometimes the frame can be part of the creative process. This is a whole stack of pictures that are pretty great, but the mat is too white. So I need to change that. So that's kind of what this space is. With the bedroom that has its own bathroom, the plumbing is on this wall. And should I ever need live-in help, this can be a kitchen space for the live-in help. So this entire lower level has a TV room, it has a sleeping room with its own entrance and its own bathroom, and it could have a kitchenette. One of the ideas behind this house is sort of my end-of-life house. I mean, we tried to think of things, for instance, in one of the bathrooms there are bars to help you get in and out of the shower, and there are accommodations, not everywhere like that, but there are some accommodations for that in case it's ever needed. I love these doors. They make me feel like I'm in Paris. Very Frenchy, I think. And I love this really cool drain. You just flip this up. Isn't that cool? It just looks so cool. The shelves, really awesome. They helped me pick those out. This mirror with the shelf is because this vanity is a little small for like a dop kit if you're traveling. There's another little space for your toothbrush and your makeup and your kit if you're a guest in the home.